Hello all, it is I, Olivia. Welcome back. I am going to take a little solo trip, which I haven't kind of done since 2019 when I went on a road trip by myself up and down the East Coast. That was quite an experience and I really enjoyed that. I will be traveling through states, but I'm going to be going to places more than visiting different states. So the places I'm going to be visiting are, first of all, King Spa in Chantilly, Virginia. That is about 5 hours away from where I live. So I will be leaving probably at like 5 a.m. to go over there. They open at 9 and I'm not sure what the experience is going to be like because I've never been to a spa before. Second place I will be going to is Tyson's Corner. Tyson's Corner is known for its luxury malls, luxury stores, luxury everything. So the main reason I'm going there is to dream build, touch the things, feel the things, see the things that you could potentially own one day, or just to expand, your mindset a little bit, see outside the box of, where I live all the time. And then after that, I will be driving up to Pennsylvania to see my grandmother. Following that, I will be driving back down to Richmond, Virginia to visit a friend, my friend Angelica, who just had her third baby boy. I'm definitely looking forward to having a break, but I'm excited. Let's go. So I'm the only one in here right now, which is why I'm filming a little bit. I'm just noticing like the warmth in here. The floor feels hot and you just kind of feel like you're being wrapped in a really warm blanket. I feel like my head would feel better if I had eaten more food this morning. So that's a good note, is to like eat a good meal, but keep it light, because of the things you might be experiencing during the day. So like the saunas and any spa scrubs. Overall though, this is quite an experience. I can definitely say that with absolute certainty. I'm kind of glad there's a mat in here to sit on because the floor is honestly kind of warm in here. I think it's this whole thing over here that is heating up the room, and it's very, very warm. I'm kind of starting to pick rooms that I know nobody is in. I'm also trying to be respectful. I don't know if I fully understand the benefits of a sauna. And then again, there's like different types of saunas. I'm just reading like the little excerpts on all the doors about the different saunas and what they can help with. But I'm here for the experience. And it has been an experience so far. It's very nice, very calm. I think once I eat, I'll feel a little better. The heat, I don't think that really helps my head, but it'll be fine. A little scared. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is it too late to go out? There's like nobody in here. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might not be in here very long. I feel pretty good. I think after all those hot rooms, it feels really nice to me. I think I'm just gonna stand up and walk around because if I sit down, I know I'm gonna get cold. Oh my gosh. The ground. Okay, now my hand is shaking. I'm getting cold. I was gonna say the ground is really cold too. This is so cold. It feels nice though. I've gone into like 3 or 4 saunas, so this is a good halfway point. I might come back in here. I really like it in here. Okay, I've been in here for 3 minutes. I got 2 more minutes to go. I can do this. And for real, this is probably my favorite room. I did it. 5 minutes. I even took a picture since I don't have a camera to show you what my phone timer looks like. Now I'm gonna go get into a sauna. here's my uniform in case anyone wants to see it. How nice. I have a number that you basically scan whenever you want to buy something like food or get a treatment. Instead of carrying your wallet around, you just beep it. That's how they get you. Be careful of how much you spend. And it's actually kind of nice having a uniform. A lot of things just happened that I don't even know how to explain. I'll catch up with you once I get to my hotel. 30-minute drive to Tyson's Corner, here we go. So I didn't get far. I found a cafe as soon as I left, and basically I was just really hungry, so I wanted to eat something, but also I love croissants, so yeah, this was pretty much the best place for me to be at that moment. Do you not see the beautiful croissants? I mean, look at that. Look at that beauty. All right, I'm in the hotel room. It is 5:10 currently. I have a lot of work to do. Y'all, bed bugs or bugs in your hotel room bed only needs to happen once before you start taking it seriously. I do not play anymore when it comes to bugs in the bed. Wanted to do an honest review of King Spa. I was not prepared for what awaited me. I took notes on my experience because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna forget this. Got there at 9:15 just due to traffic. Definitely would highly recommend arriving when it opens. The reason I say that is because there are somewhat less people. It's a lot more relaxed in the morning. I need to pause and evaluate this croissant. No weird noises, please. I'm obsessed with croissants, in case anybody didn't know. Since I made them in January, I literally, they're my favorite thing. I'm gonna eat this. This is from Tous les Jours. Tous les Jours. That's what I think it's called. It's French. Ooh, look at that pull apart. Not bad. This is so good. I'm making a mess. I'm sorry, I can't talk until this is done. This is so good. I could become a croissant connoisseur. Okay, going back to the spa. Okay, so I thought I was real bougie with these 2 glasses, but just make a note of those. They're gonna become eventful later. Okay, so like I said, definitely get there early. You get yourself situated, sign in at the front desk, then you go into the locker room. This was like one of the craziest things about this whole facility. It was a no shoes facility. The floors were so clean. Like so clean. I literally saw 2 or 3 cleaning people at any given moment wiping things off. Way to go to the King Spa staff for keeping that place upkept. The tricky thing about going in there is that you pay $60 to get in, right? So you have access to the pools, the saunas, everything like that. But you cannot leave until you're ready to go when you're all done. And you can buy treatments in addition to being able to have access to everything that the spa has to offer. Since I could not leave, I did have to get lunch there. It was about $30 for a bimbop bowl. A stone bowl bimbop was what it was called. They had a lot of options. So, you know, you could pick something light. I picked like a good meal because that was my first real meal of the day. Everything was controlled with a wristband. You had a number on it that matched whichever locker your shoes were in and your clothes. If you wanted to pay for something in the spa, you would use your wristband. The other thing I purchased was a spa treatment. I got the Golden Aroma treatment, and my gosh, I was not prepared for what the spa had to offer. So after getting a treatment, I was able to get into my spa outfit or uniform. There were a lot of saunas. I did not go into all of them. I stayed primarily on the first floor. There were 8 rooms you could go into, or saunas. There was plenty of lounge areas, which was really nice. I did not stay in the saunas too long. It was really only about 5 minutes each because I wanted to try each sauna. I felt like each room I went to, it got hotter as I went. So to kind of balance it out, I went to the ice room, and guys, this one was my favorite room. The ice room was 25 degrees and I was in there for 5 minutes, and it was great. For real, this is probably my favorite room. There's an icicle. That is an icicle. Oh, it's cold. I love the cold. I love the cold. I love the cold. It's all about the experience. It was as good as it could be. After lunch, I took a step back from all the heat. I went to their therapy pools. They called it a Bade pool. It was like a huge waterfall coming out of the ceiling. And then the outdoor pool was my favorite. And I didn't realize this until after I went into the Bade pool. The outdoor one was heated. I loved that pool. After I went in the pools, I went upstairs to the second floor again to lie down in a room called the Hinoki room. I actually lied down in there for an hour, and then I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. Got changed out of my spa uniform into my street clothes, went and got my shoes from a cubby, and then I went out and paid. You can review all the charges from the day. For the sake of the fact that I had such an incredible, unique experience, I'm gonna give this place a 5 out of 5. Everything was very well managed, and the staff was friendly, and everything was super clean. No one made you feel uncomfortable when you were there. It was just a great environment.
And it was at this moment that Olivia realized she had made a very terrible mistake.
No. Well, that was fun. Yes, come in. Surprise. Now I have sheets. I mean, a blanket. Anyways,
That's basically it for the day. See you tomorrow.
oh my goodness. Good flippin' morning. How are you? So today I'm going to go to Tyson's Corner. I did email ahead of time both to the mall and the Galleria to ask if I could film there, just with my camera little setup that I have here. I also requested to film at King Spa, and none of the places got back to me, so I am just gonna, go ahead and film wherever, and if they tell me to turn off my camera, I'll turn it off. We'll try our best and see what we can get, and I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how to get my car packed and then go from there. Okay, I don't normally review hotels, but these people were so kind, so professional, so polite. They made you feel like you were in an upper class, which it is pretty upper class here now that I think about it. It was just so professional and so like top notch, if that makes sense. Weston, love you guys. Totally would come back and stay with you. I loved the experience I had here, even if it was just for one night. Tyson's Galleria and Mall, they both open at 11. It's about 10:45 now, and it takes me probably like less than 10 minutes to get there. So I might just be chilling for a while. Wow! The first store, I roll up into Tyson's Galleria and I see the sign for a Neiman Marcus. Look, I'm gonna get together the things I need and then I'm gonna go in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, can I go in already? I don't know, but I'm excited. So I got stopped by security because they saw the camera. I had to go up to the management office to see if they got my email, which they did, but they never forwarded it through the right channels. So I will not be filming inside the mall, and this might be the last video of me in the mall recording. But yeah, everyone was super nice. There was no, hostility about me bringing in a camera. It just, needed to go through the right channels, and it didn't. So, yep, we'll see you later. That was interesting. I was not able to film inside, but I did meet a really awesome lady named Zohara. Ferragamo's maybe now one of my favorite brands just because of her. She made the experience worth going, and I feel like I have a new best friend who works here. She was so nice, and she recommended some places for me to go. She suggested some boutiques to go to. She also suggested Alexandria, Virginia. She said that's actually the place I should go first, but that's a little out of the way. Maybe on the way back I can go through Alexandria and go to this coffee shop she recommended. She was like, send me a picture when you get there. So yeah, it's 1 o'clock now. Let's get going. I'm ready. I'm excited to go. I can't exactly do a proper reflection while I'm driving, but I'm just gonna get my thoughts out so that I can remember this stuff. Apart from Ferragamo's, my favorite place was Neiman Marcus. A lot of the dresses there, they were so unique and beautiful, and you could just tell that they were expensive from feeling the texture of them, and they were in the thousands of dollar range, like thousands of dollars. 6,650. That's nice. But they were nice pieces of clothing. So if you ever happen to come drive down here in Crazy Town and it takes you like 30 minutes to get through 1.5 miles, I'd recommend driving in either the middle lane or the lane furthest left, because usually I've noticed, at least, that the right lane is for bikers, buses, and parked cars, like parked cars on the road. Just a little pro tip there, I guess, if you're driving in downtown DC. It is very busy here, and like I said, I have not made it very far. Traffic is pretty bad. It's also Memorial Day weekend, so yeah, keep that in mind. I feel like I had to put lipstick on just to make myself feel alive. I'm just kind of dead right now. There's no other way to put it, really. I should be at Grandma's house in 1.5 hours. I'll get unpacked and just settle in and see my grandmother tomorrow. Can I just roll up on this thing and it can drive me to Pennsylvania? Because that would be really nice. I would like to not be sitting in this much traffic. It's all good. Time goes fast when you're jamming out into Epic, I'll tell you what. But I would say I'm about 1 hour away. Look at that. Double rainbow. Ah, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna miss my exit. I was driving slow because I thought I might see some deer. And would you look at that? This whole yard is full of deer. They're eating the flowers. Wow, so cool. I better keep moving. Bye, guys. Guys, we made it. And would you believe there's a double rainbow right outside of our house? That's so cool. Home sweet house. Whew. I just got the chills. All right, let's go ahead and get inside. Good morning, everyone. I am driving to what I am now calling Grandma's Villa because she's living there, so it's her villa. I am going to meet my aunt to pick up my grandma, and we're going to bring her to the mall to walk. This is something she likes to do and has done in the past. Just gone to the mall and walked around, so that's what we're going to do, and we're going to have lunch over there as well. And I'll do my best to bring you along for the journey.
So I actually filmed quite a bit, but somehow from here on out there's a lot of missing footage, which has never happened to me before. I will do my best to fill in any of the missing gaps. So the three of us went to the mall, walked around, had some Chinese food, and my grandma always gets the same meal of General Tso's chicken with rice and 2 pieces of broccoli. So that's what I got too. And at one point, my aunt went into Boscov's to look for something for my grandma. So her and I just got to chat next to the penny fountains. I got to tell her what was going on in my life and just spend some time with her. And that was really special to me. Hello. I spent the day with my grandma and my aunt, and then finished the day with my aunt and my cousin and her husband. Being with my grandma was very special. I'm so glad I got up here to see her. I don't know when I'm gonna get to see her again. So every time I've seen her, I feel like it's always the last time I'm gonna see her, and that can definitely make me very emotional. Pretty much what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day is get ready to leave for tomorrow. I need to figure out what my schedule is gonna look like for tomorrow. I think I've done enough crying for the day. My grandma pulls on all my heartstrings, so, you know, I love her to pieces. I love you, Grandma, so much. I will see you all tomorrow. Good morning. So I did a thing. I woke up at 4 and left the house by 5. The drive is actually shorter than when I looked it up yesterday. It was giving me like 3-hour time frame. When I left this morning though, it was 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna be getting to, oh, I should probably say where I'm going. I'm heading to Alexandria. I was like, I really wanna go to this coffee shop that Zohra mentioned to me. I would also like to explore King Street. That's where she recommended that I explore, and the coffee shop is on King Street, I believe, so we're gonna get a lot of things done this morning. So I'm officially on King Street in Old Town Alexandria. I might just walk up and down King Street here and explore. I don't know if places are open, but I'm gonna check things out, so let's go. Oh my gosh. The fresh baguette. Croissants. Say no more. Y'all should know I got a croissant so quick in there. They did not wait. Man, it was great. I'm going to Turkish House Lady. I've been trying to get here for 3 days or something, so let's keep going. So this is a part where I need to fill in some footage. Turkish Coffee Lady was a really great first experience with trying Turkish coffee. So when I got there and I got in line, I was trying to figure out what would be a good first coffee to try. There was a lot of options on the menu, and the guy behind me actually helped me out. He was kind of able to point out like what would be a strong coffee, what would this one taste like, what are these flavors like. So that was really helpful to have him there. So the coffee though, the coffee was good. The way you're supposed to drink it is you are not supposed to stir it because all of the coffee grounds are in the bottom of this very little cup. So you're kind of just supposed to sip it. And as part of the little set that you got, there was a small cup of water and a little dish of Turkish Delight. So the coffee was very good, and I even sent a picture to Zohra and showed her what I got and said that the coffee was good and to thank her for showing me where that place was. It was very nice experience. I left the cafe a little prematurely. I didn't realize that boutique I wanted to go to is a couple of spots down, so I'm just gonna wait on a bench for it to open. Okay, I went to Current Boutique. They had nice name brand stuff. It was nice to shop around there. It is 11:30. I'm gonna start heading to Richmond, although I would really like to eat my croissant first. All right, I'm gonna attempt to open this with one hand. Oh, that was easy. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Ah! I'm going to cry. Okay. Oh my gosh, this thing looks glorious. I just got the plain croissant, y'all. So cool. Okay. Stop. This is the best croissant I've had. Ah! Sorry. The butter croissant that I had at the Westin, like that was good, but this is like legit. No, this is wrong. Listen to the sound. Can you hear that? That's how you know it's good. It's now flaking all over the place. I'm literally getting croissant flakes all over me. Put this place on the map. Go here. Fresh baguette. Go here.
So good. Let's go. I wanted to say how genius it was for me to leave super early in the morning to get to Alexandria. I just could take my time there. Like, it was so nice just being able to read and walk around the street and just meet people and talk to people and just live and experience everything there. It's so beautiful on King Street. I liked it there a lot. I'm glad that Zuhura mentioned it to me and recommended that place, the Turkish coffee lady, and that I got to go there. Hello. So I look a hot mess because I am ready to conk out for bed, but I was able to stop by Angelika's house. She just had her third baby boy. He is so cute and very chill baby. He was sleeping most of the time. I need to sit down for this. I think seeing such a brand new baby was just a good reminder of how we all start out, and they start out very helpless. And I think asking for help is something that I've been learning to do. But also this weekend, when if I needed someone to help me, I would just ask. Everyone I met was so kind and helpful. It just kind of shows you that everyone in this world is not as scary as you might think. People can be in their own worlds, but if you need something, people are willing to help. And if you go at it with a good attitude, people are going to want to help. Tomorrow's a new day. I'm going to get to it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.